friends, again welcome to my channel. Now today we are discussing about again one of the environmental problem, that is the ozone depletion. Now the whole world it is suffered from this ozone depletion. So today we are discussing about what is meant by this ozone depletion. Now before go towards the topic, that is the ozone depletion, it is important to understand what is this ozone layer. Now this ozone layer, it is nothing but it is the region which is present within the earth's stratosphere. Now we all know that surrounding to that of the earth there is the presence of atmosphere, and within the atmosphere the one important layer which is present, it is the stratosphere. Now within this stratosphere there is the presence of high concentration of this ozone, and this ozone layer it is responsible for absorbing the harmful UV radiation coming from that of the sunlight and protects the earth from the earth's heavy type of the rays, that is the UV radiation. So this ozone layer it is considered to be the protective layer which is present surrounding to that of the earth. Now majorly how there is the formation of this ozone within this stratospheric region. Now for the formation of this ozone, majorly there is a specific type of the ozone cycle. Now within the stratosphere, from the oxygen there is the development of this ozone molecule. Now the ozone molecule, it is nothing but these are the O3 molecules. Whenever the oxygen atoms, that is the oxygen, means within this ozone cycle there is the involvement of oxygen atom, that is the oxygen or atomic oxygen, then the oxygen gas, that is the O2, that is the diatomic oxygen, and the ozone gas, that is the triatomic oxygen. Now within this stratosphere there is the formation of the ozone whenever these oxygen molecules, these are photo-dissociated. Now what is meant by photo-dissociation? Whenever they are absorbing these UV radiations, due to the absorption of these UV radiations, these are get dissociated, means these are get converted into the atomic oxygen. And majorly this converts a single O2 into the two atomic oxygen, that is called as the oxygen radicals. There is the formation of oxygen radicals, means as a result of the photo dissociation of the oxygen molecule there is the formation of oxygen radicals within this stratosphere. Now after the formation of these oxygen radicals, these are joins up with the oxygen molecule to regenerate the ozone. Molecule means the O2 it is combined with the O, and there is the formation of the triatomic oxygen, that is the ozone. This is a continued process which is carried out within the stratosphere, and that terminates whenever the oxygen atom it recombines with an ozone molecule to make the two O2 molecules. So it is an ozone cycle. Which is carried out within the stratospheric region. That is, from the oxygen atom there is the development of this ozone layer. Now this ozone layer it is responsible for absorbing around 97 to 99% of the harmful UV radiation coming from the sunlight or from the sun rays. Now we are switch over to our today's most important topic of discussion, that is the ozone layer depletion. Now from the 1970 we all know that there are the cases of this ozone layer depletion, that is each year since the late 1970 the much of the protective layer of the stratospheric ozone above the Antarctica, specifically we are point these cases within the Antarctica region. The stratospheric ozone within this Antarctica region it has disappeared during the September 1970, creating what is popularly known as the ozone hole. There is the formation of ozone hole, that is the complete depletion of the ozone from that region. The Antarctic hole how measures about now 9 million square miles, nearly the size of the North America, means a large amount of the ozone hole it is developed within that region, and it is a serious problem because as there is the development of this ozone hole, it is the much more region due to which these UV radiations these are come to the earth, and these are responsible for developing the harmful effect. The main reasons behind the formation of this ozone hole, these are the chlorofluorocarbon, carbon tetrachloride, methyl bromide, and the hydrofluorocarbon. Means such type of the chemicals, these are responsible for destroying this ozone within the stratospheric region. This ozone layer depletion, it is considered to be the gradual thinning of the earth ozone layer in the upper atmosphere, which is caused due to the release of different chemical compounds, and preferentially these chemical compounds, those of the chemical compounds which are containing the bromine or chlorine from the industrial or from the human activities. Means here we can say that for the ozone layer depletion, the most important chemicals, these are the bromine and chlorine, or those compounds which are releasing this bromine and chlorine. Now we are considered about what are the different reasons or the causes of this ozone depletion. Now the chlorine and the bromine atoms, whenever these are present within the atmosphere, these are come in contact with the ozone. These are responsible for destroying the ozone molecules. Both of these atoms, these are responsible for destroying the ozone molecules. Again, there are some compounds which are responsible for releasing the chlorine and the bromine on exposure to the UV light, which then contribute to the ozone layer depletion, and such type of the compound, these are considered to be the ozone depleting substances, that is ODS, ozone depleting substances. Some of the natural processes, these are also responsible for this, that is the sunspot or the stratospheric winds, these are also responsible for the destruction of the ozone layer, but up to very much some small extent these are responsible for destroying this ozone layer as compared to that of the due to the chemical compounds which are containing the chlorine and bromine. Again, the natural sources, these are including the volcanic eruptions, these are also responsible for the depletion of ozone layer. Now the ozone depleting substances, the most important ozone depleting substances that contain the chlorine, these are including the chlorofluorocarbon, which is utilized within the refrigerator, within the air conditioner. Then the carbon tetrachloride, again there is also utilization of this carbon tetrachloride within different industries. Then the hydrochlorofluorocarbons, within the different types of the engines there is the use of these compounds. Then the methyl chloroform. Then the ozone depleting substances which are containing the bromine, these are the methyl bromide and the hydrobromofluorocarbon. These are the bromide containing substances or the bromine containing substances. Now what are the effects of these chlorofluorocarbons? Now majorly these chlorofluorocarbons, or these are also called as the CFC, these are the main causes of the ozone layer depletion. These are released by the solvent, spray, aerosols, refrigerator, air conditioner. These molecules of the chlorofluorocarbon in the stratospheres, these are get broken down by the ultraviolet radiation. Means whenever these are released within the environment and these are reached within the stratosphere, at that site, majorly these chlorofluorocarbon atoms, these are get broken down by the absorption of the UV radiation. These atoms, these are reacts with the ozone and responsible for destroying the ozone. That is the chlorofluorocarbon through the electromagnetic radiation, that is the UV radiation, these are converted into the chlorine, these are releasing the chlorine atom. Then this chlorine atom, these are react with the ozone molecule, and due to that there is the formation of chlorine monoxide, and there is the means they are responsible for dissociating the oxygen molecule and the atomic oxygen. Means this atomic oxygen, these are bind with the chlorine, and by this way these are responsible for dissociating the ozone molecules. This chlorine monoxide can also remove an oxygen atom from the another ozone molecule, and the chlorine it is free to repeat the two-step cycle. Means by this way, in a very much speedy reactions, these are responsible for broken down the ozone molecules. a single chlorine atom it is able to react with an average of 1 lakh ozone molecule before it is removed from the catalytic cycle. Means here it is a very much large efficiency of this chlorine molecule to destroy or to dissociate the ozone molecules. Bromine it is even more efficient than that of the chlorine at destroying the ozone on a per atom basis, but there is a much less bromine in the atmosphere it is present. The ozone hole it is usually measured by the reduction in the total column ozone above the point on the earth's surface, and majorly this is normally expressed in the Dobson unit, which is abbreviated as the DU. It is for the use for the measuring the ozone hole. The most prominent decrease within the ozone has been in the lower stratosphere, within the lower stratosphere. So here it is the whole information about the ozone layer depletion. Now for destroying this ozone layer depletion, it is important to lower down the use of such type of the compounds which are responsible for releasing this chlorine and boron atom within the atmosphere, because these are the major compounds which are responsible for destroying the ozone layer. So if you like this video, please subscribe my channel and also share this video with your friends. Thank you.